Okay, I guess we're starting. I was sitting here thinking about starting, but I was trying to gather my thoughts together. And I accidentally did the little thingy that makes it start. Anyways, hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Maria. If you're new, all the trigger warnings. My intention's always set for events, confirmations that may be happening next 7 to 10 days. It can be longer term or even shorter term. It can be a video that you watch and this is something that has already happened to you, and maybe I'm just expressing exactly how you experienced it, and that's what you need for your confirmation, so that you can be like, well, you know, even if I'm getting now, even like if it was something that happened years ago, so this video could be helping you heal some sort of, or mend some sort of, it keeps shifting. It's going to be different for everyone. Thank you. Something from the past is being processed and cleared. Not forgotten, cleared. Clearing means healing. It means all the stages of all the things, okay? If you're returning, hi guys. Yes, heavy channeling today. Happy Halloween. I'm tired, guys. I was up till like 1:30 last night. I don't even know what to make of these claws anymore. I can tell you right now, I can't function with them. Anyways, I'm learning, right? So maybe there's something you're learning. There's something you're learning, a new way of being, right? Because for me, it turns off my measurements of the entire world around me as I experience it through touch. So it's a big perspective change, it feels like. This could be obviously confirmation for you. Clearly we're just going to get started because the messages just want to flow. 1,000 messages could come I almost said true. So there could be, okay, you're hoping for a dream come true, but I feel like all you've been getting have been nightmares. This is your confirmation that it is okay to think that it is possible for your dreams to actually come true, okay, in a beautiful way, instead of a way that is paved with pain, okay? I feel that you needed to hear that. Yeah, I feel some of you might be, you know, I feel you, you know, okay? This is your confirmation, okay? I guess this is a message of confirmation, right? There's something important about confirmation and stillness. Thank you. In moments of greatest confirmation received, the stillness will be the greatest. What does that mean? It means that whenever these aha moments that confirm beyond a shadow of a doubt everything your intuition has been telling you, that you may have been questioning, or that maybe you've been investigating and following your intuition to see where it leads, right? Whichever one it is for you, you will know. When you receive these little moments, it's crazy. It's like, it's almost like, thank you. It's a state of hyper awareness. It's almost like a state of a hyper awareness overtakes you, like colors, everything is more, you're more present. You're like you're purely present, because I was drawn to the flames of the energy of like purification, right? So thank you. When these things happen, you're gonna feel a stillness. It's the best word that I can use to describe it, because it's not that you are emotionless. It's not that you're cold-hearted or whatever somebody may try to claim. Yes, thank you. I felt that. I'm sorry. You don't deserve that. It is a moment of letting you know. It's a moment of letting you know what you already knew and getting that validation direct from God's source. There is no greater message. None. And there will be people who try to shame you for claiming that, who will shun you for claiming that. And you don't deserve that. You've been told many hurtful things, backed into many a corner, but you never deserved it. This feels like, yes, you've always been honest. Or at least as honest as you could be with yourself, right? Because as we go learning lessons, we go learning how we were gaslighting ourselves, how we were deluding ourselves, how we were lying, hiding, and pretending with ourselves, right? And you have to wipe all of that away. And that can be really hard to do because for so long you've been using this and it's been how you function and receive from the world around you. But again, you're being told that it's okay to dream in your wildest dreams. Dare to think that it's possible that things can go well for you, that things can turn out good, and that the path there can be better than it has ever been. Yes. Anything else? I guess I'll shuffle it a couple of times. We only have 7 minutes. And then I'll have to shuffle the other half. Again, trying to function with the claws, so. Oh, man. See, look. How awesome would it be if I had somebody who could shuffle for me today, right? So that I could just do my readings a little faster. And I split it on the hand card. In need of help, assistance, and guidance. And it's not even needing someone else to do things for you. It's needing someone to bring you the knowledge in a way in which you can receive it and integrate it. I'll shuffle this half first since it's already in my hands. Lobster. You know, I've never had lobster. What does it taste like? Can nobody describe it to me? Financial pinch. So you could be struggling. Oh, that one flew on the floor. Crap. You could be struggling with finances. And you're worried. Again, I said trigger warning on all my videos. Somebody here, you could be worried about losing where you live. But we have the staff. And I'm getting like the staff of Moses, like how God told Moses to just do what I said, right? Just do what I said. Not in a mean way, right? Like God wasn't saying it like that to Moses. It was just that inner standing. And so Moses was like, okay, all right, I'm going to take this staff and I'm going to throw it on the floor and they're going to fucking look at me like I'm crazy. But then he himself was taken back when the staff turned into a serpent, right? And with all the other things that the staff did, right? Because it wasn't his staff, it was God's staff, right? Like it was being controlled by something greater than. Um, so, even if you're in a financial pinch right now, just don't don't allow it to consume you. Don't allow it to drain your energy, okay? Because then you can't think of an outcome. All you have energy for is going to be distress. And you'll never solve your problems that way, okay? So you need to have faith and release. Oh, goodness, honey. And don't let anyone question your faith. Listen, don't let anyone question your faith, okay? You know what you feel inside. You know what truth feels like. And you know that though things right now may be uncertain, you know beyond the shadow of a doubt that that staff is going to do what it needs to do when it's time to do it. So you just need to have faith that you're in this pinch right now because it's like a new challenge, a new obstacle course. That for what? Because there's some sort of new perspective, right, that you need to learn. And it could be that that perspective you need to learn is maybe you need to learn to relax a little bit. Maybe you try and even you do things that are supposed to be fun. I don't feel like you're actually physically relaxing. So deep cleansing breaths could be really beneficial for you right now, okay? And a deep cleansing breath, you would want to like sit straight but relax, comfortable. Oh, I knew it was going to fly back. My chair's busted, y'all. It's like 20 years old. So sit straight, but you want to be comfortable as well, okay? And just relax. Move your shoulders a little bit. Mine pops. Sorry if you can hear it. I've got all sorts of shoulder stuff going on. All the things. We're working on it, right? But it's, yeah. Shit happens. Injuries. Old injuries. Training too hard, too fast. Yeah, it's kind of like they say, I shot myself in the foot, right? Like, I messed myself up. Yeah, that's what I was feeling. Oh, vultures could be really significant for you. You could be seeing vultures. If you don't know what vultures in your area look like, I'm being told, go search it up right now. Like, don't just assume, like you're being asked to actually research vultures wherever you're at and what they look like and if there are even any. Because if there really aren't supposed to be any in your area, but there usually are, ecosystem stuff and all that. If there aren't for whatever reason, then it's almost like actually seeing one makes the message even more significant. Okay? The power is more potent of that messenger. Okay? Yeah. Okay, you could be very defensive at this time, but I'm feeling like it's only because you have so much going on inside of you right now. I really want you to be gentle with yourself, okay? We didn't even take that cleansing breath. Do you see how I was distracted? Okay, so we're going to do that cleansing breath right now, okay? I want you to get comfortable. If you want to lay down, lay down. If you want to sit, sit. If you're driving, it's okay. Just roll your shoulders back a few times. Check in with your body, see if you're clenched up anywhere. Make sure if you are driving, you probably shouldn't be doing this in the first place. You should park, okay? And I'm a big advocate for putting a stop at anything. I don't care if you're 2 minutes from the house, if you're 20 seconds. If you need to pull over and put your blinkers on and take a minute because you feel something that has built, baby, take that minute. Take that minute. Take 20. I don't care. It's your time. You spend it however you want. The rest is secondary. It's like in One Piece, right? I don't want to give spoilers, but basically Luffy, the main character, right? Monkey D. Luffy. He's very lighthearted, and a lot of people think he's impulsive. They think he's too relaxed. So maybe they think he plays around too much. He doesn't take things seriously enough. They don't think that he thinks things through, but that's not the case at all. So there could be people thinking that you don't have your shit together, but you do deep down. I'm gonna get this card now because I've been avoiding showing my big juicy thighs. Listen, yeah, I've been tortured about these thighs my whole life, okay? Thank God it was before the internet. But yeah, thunder thighs and killer hips, Coke bottle, damn girl. Yeah, you know, and it makes you really self-conscious, and then you start to nitpick at yourself and think you're fat when you're not. Dysmorphia. Somebody here, you could be suffering from body dysmorphia. And if you are, my love, my heart goes out to you. That is not easy to deal with. You are sacred. Do you understand me? You are more than worthy. You are sacred. You are fucking sacred. You are a divine child of the light. And you are here on a greater purpose because you embody love at all times, even when you know others around you are not, because you are trying to hold that vibration, to hold that frequency and keep it anchored in. You are like a divine anchor, right? So just like everybody thinks like Luffy's the main character for a reason. He might seem reckless, might seem impulsive, or is it maybe that you're just too slow to understand what he already knows, what he's already seen and gone and there and back again, right? New home, new attitude. Some of you could be moving out of home, or you could be, okay, so new home, I'm going to give you everything, okay, because it is different for everyone, and I really want you to know what new home fully embodies, like the symbolism of it. Your first and most important home, the body. I'm trying not to grab because, you know, people can't handle it when you touch your own body. I honestly don't know why people freak out about that. We need to like let people touch their own bodies and stop sexualizing everything. It is sick how much we over-sexualize society. And y'all know that's like, no. You know when it's gone past the point of sacred to I'm getting desecrated. So for some of you, this is like completely changing yourself as the element, right? You could be finally deciding. It's not like you're deciding to fully embody your own light, your own frequency in its purest form, right? Again, drawn to the fire. Fires are purification. So writing what you want to release on a piece of paper and safely burning it in a glass or metal bin with water and everything ready to an extinguisher, whatever you need, right? Fully supervised, fully informed. Just do it right. I'm getting do it right. If you're going to do something, do it right. And there are times when you know that doing things the right way, it is going to mean that you're going to have to be stern even with yourself. Because if you don't like to be mean, but you know that you have to speak up in some kind of way, you're just going to have to do that. Okay? And you know you're going to have to do that. But you're not doing it from a place of malicious intent. Your intention is just to, thank you. You are claiming dominion over yourself. Use that as an affirmation. I claim dominion over myself. I claim dominion over myself. Let's say it. Come on. All together now. Ready? I claim dominion over myself. And you watch now, because we're going to do another one, right? But you watch how that makes you feel, how that empowers you, how that emboldens you, how it reinforces you. Okay? The term warriors of light shouldn't be taken lightly. There are people in your life who have wanted to claim dominion over you. And that means that they enforce their will, their intent, right, over you. No. We all have free will. No one has control over anybody, nor should they. And anyone who seeks to control others, be very, very, very careful around those people. They're dangerous. Yes, we do need to keep things nice and tidy, right? Because I'm being drawn to the broom here. But the broom was made to clean, right? To clear. Too many times has it been used to beat instead. Yeah, some of you are you're moving out of your house. You're moving away from family, to be very specific with you. Because home means all of those things, and it's come up multiple times while I've been talking about the first and most important home being your body. So it's very important for you to know that your body and life in your body is affected by the life around you, the environment that you're in. It's like they say, if a flower is wilting because it's not getting enough light, you don't try to change the flower, right? Like you change the environment the flower is in. You put it outside, or you put it in a window where it's going to get light however long it needs to. And sometimes you might have a plant that in the morning you put it in one spot, and then in the, I don't know, in the second half of the day, maybe you work from home or something, or maybe you do this on weekends, but you move it to another window where it's going to get light for the other part of the day because maybe it's a full sun plant, right? Or maybe that's what some of you need to do. So you could be doing some sort of gardening, but the home is very important, okay? You are at home in your body. You deserve to feel that way. So if you don't, this is confirmation for you that that's the change that you definitely need to be making. And then for those of you, home, obviously it could be buying a new home. It could be transitioning from an apartment style living or a townhome or a condo to a full-sized home, right? Or it could be from renting a room to having your own apartment or your own home, maybe even. Maybe you're going from home and maybe you finally saved up enough and you can buy your own home now. And so that's what you want to do. Somebody here, maybe you want to live close to family. And so I feel like a job position has come up, but you can't afford a home yet. I'm seeing a decision to stay with family. And I feel that decision is going to be very healing and very helpful, okay? It is not going to be a walk in the park, as they say, obviously, because, you're coexisting with people who are very different from you, I feel. And so there is going to be a need to just go into it with the best attitude, okay? That's confirmation for somebody. All right, now back to that, like, depression and the other feeling, the worry, right? We still haven't done that cleansing breath, have we? You can't just skip to the end, hun. It doesn't work that way, okay? Trust me. Okay? Sit, relax, get comfortable, lay down, whatever it is. Please don't do this while you're driving. Yeah, that's where I got distracted last time. All right, good. The energy feels a little more calm. Good. So now, deep breath in through the nose. Hold, 2, 3, and out. Nose or mouth, whichever one feels better for you. If you want to, and let it out, and feel it, let the vibrations flow down into the abdomen, do that, whichever one feels best for you. And I want you to do that a couple more times at your own pace, however you feel you need to. It's okay when you realize how you've been letting something drain you. The beauty is that you realized it. Don't bully yourself for that. Don't bully yourself for your mistakes, okay? Learn from them, okay? Explore what happened and how you processed said mistake. And then go from there, okay? Maybe you've made some decisions that have put you in a situation where you're not happy. Maybe you didn't go to school, and so now you don't make the type of money that you wish you could be making. But maybe it's because you were drawn to something else, right? Yeah, listen, for those of you, double confirmation on that, the home energy. I feel even if you move out from home, it's everything's gonna go well, okay? Because we have the reconciliation card out here, and the bird perched specifically. Birds are like guides, right? Spiritually or metaphorically, whatever, and literally, like when you're out in the world, the real world, and the birds scatter, it's always for a reason, which alerts you, hey, there's something off in the distance over here. And so you'll be more aware of that direction, right? There's something you need to reconcile within yourself. And I think that whatever this is you need to reconcile within yourself, this is the root of that, this sadness. And it's very, very draining. And once you can find it though, it's like, you know, those inflatable pools, and they spring the tiniest little leak, right? And you can totally fix it. But first you have to find where the leak is at. Then you can patch it and fix it, okay? And it can work for years to come, depending on how good the patchwork is. So there's something about that as well. However you choose to repair whatever you repair in your life, reparation is something that you do once you, so like, okay, say you've been lying to yourself, right, about fill in the blank. Well, now that you can acknowledge, wow, yeah, I have been lying to myself about this. Wow, yeah, I have been gaslighting myself about this. Now that you can correct it, that's where you can repair it. That's where the reparation begins. And if you don't do it, you're just going to continue to feel more and more drained. Okay, so no matter what you try, no matter how right you may be doing things, you're just going to continue to get burned because it starts within. It starts within. And for some of you, I'm really feeling worthiness wounds here. You deserve to be honest with yourself. And you deserve, for those around you, for everyone, you deserve honesty, period. Okay? What is this about? For some of, okay, again, trigger warning. For some of you, something could happen at work and you could possibly get put on probation or possibly even let go. But no matter what, it's literally temporary. I feel like it has to happen this way to clear something so that a new job can come in for you. Wherever you're working at, it feels very yeah, it doesn't feel like there's any excitement there for you. It's just like you're there, you work, yeah, but it doesn't light you up inside. It doesn't make you happy. And you need that. You need to fill up your cup with happiness and with fun. And it really feels that you haven't been able to for whatever reason. What is, okay. Yeah, there's some sort of warning here with money. I'm going to grab tarot and see, because I'm not understanding what they're trying to tell me. Let me put these to the side. So, because I was really wanting to clear up more on this financial. And we got more stuff about financial. So, there's those three. There we go. Enlightenment. So this is judgment coming in. Freaking claws. There we go. These feel really nice. Yeah, you need swimming could be nice for you if you can go to a pool. Or maybe for some of you, a floating tank, like not necessarily a deprivation tank, but one of those places where you can feel weightless. There's something about that could help you relax. Yeah, the teacher. You need to search for methods to help you relax and methods to help you have faith, right? Yeah, you're really stressed about money. You're really stressed about money. Why though? Oh, it flipped back over. You don't want people to know. Tower. Okay. Hierophant and Tower. Followed by Magician and King of Swords. Okay. Enlightenment again. I'm going to leave this split. Judgment is being called on you being stuck, right? Okay, so what I'm getting here is that in searching for things that you can do, this could be like reading, this could be music, it could be dancing, it could be going for a walk, reading a book, whatever, right? Whatever helps you connect spiritually, but also connect physically with yourself, to being happy, you know, playful. Remember that there's a Bible section that says the kingdom of heaven belongs to those who are like these children, innocent, pure, honest, right? Like they don't have that same, they're just curious, right? They're just exploring the environment. And yes, thank you. So don't judge yourself. Let me tell you, you can learn something from every spiritual text, every religion, right? You can learn something from anything. You can literally go to a library and just walk around, and the first book you feel called to grab, I assure you that you can channel messages just from that alone. Okay? You will receive downloads just from that alone, doing that. You could even do it just from going to like the magazine rack, right? Or getting a newspaper and reading through the newspaper. Messages can come in any way. Oh. When you set your intent, okay, so when you learn, like say you don't want to lie to yourself anymore. You want to be able to like really be honest with yourself. Set that intention. Set that intention that that's what you want to master, right? Because the Magician card is a card of mastery. It means having all the tools that you need to bring forth your manifestations. But in order to achieve that, you've got to get there first. And with that being followed by this King of Swords, there's something you need to learn first. And you're going to learn that by exploring these new avenues that for whatever reason you feel called to. Right. What lights you up inside? It doesn't matter how silly somebody else thinks it is. If you want to go, like I'll use myself an example. If you want to go to the park and swing on the swings, go swing on the swings. Play on the monkey bars. I wish they still had the seesaws. Those were awesome, but also kind of violent and scary because you had a lot of malicious little shits that were never put in check by any adults or other kids around. Again, swimming is coming up again for somebody here. There's something about immersion in the waters, okay? Not just a shower, something deeper, something greater than, okay? Something more potent. You'll know. I just got you'll know. Okay. I don't want any more of these. Let's do this. Oh, we're already at 38 minutes. You know what? I feel like I've said everything we need to say already. Let's put these two out here. Yeah, and behind this, behind the Eight of Swords, which is being stuck in your head, is the Ace of Wands. How do you get out of being stuck in your head? You feel your way. How do you get out of being stuck in a place where you're blindfolded, surrounded by stuff? Very slowly, very carefully, feeling your way. Right? You don't just fling your arm out feeling, because if it's going to cut you, right? So you would slowly move and feel your way. Don't worry about the shit that you've lost in the past, okay? Establish the foundation of the new beginning that you want to see in your life. And I'm getting it again. I got it before I started recording, so I'm going to say it. Michael Jackson's Man in the Mirror. I'm going to make a change for once in my life. I'm going to make a difference. Going to make it right? Or something like that. And then something else like that, and then he goes, he's like, that's why I'm starting with me. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make that change. The self, the body, is the first home. Okay? Release that depression, okay? You don't need to learn from sadness anymore. It's time. Seven of Pentacles. This is, it is the card of waiting. And I feel the need to tell you that you've been waiting long enough. You've seen all the crap. Oh, oof, baby. Oof, oof, oof. Five of Swords, High Priestess. You've seen all the crap people have tried to pull on you, right? Because when you trusted your intuition, you ended a lot of cycles. You could have seen where a lot of people were bullying you, like teaming up on you. This could have been like a group of friends, and then you thought they were friends, but then at some point you started realizing the looks they were giving each other and the little remarks and stuff they would say, and it was like bullying on you. And it may have even got to the point where they fully, openly were using you as their own personal punching bag for like everything. And you continue to just let the stuff happen while learning the lessons, right? And just kind of being there like, wow, okay, yeah, It's like all of these lessons going down in the history books while they're still acting a fool, clueless that the law is about to get laid down, right? Yeah, these blocks with money are coming to an end with the, a new job. I'm getting a new job. Someone here, you're getting a new job, okay? You could be in a highly competitive field, but this new beginning is yours, right? You've put in the work. You've nurtured this success. Six of Wands. Yes, you've had a lot of losses, but it's taught you many things, and it's taught you how to make better decisions, and it's taught you when too much is too much for you. Yes, and that's beautiful. That's like the happiest thing, right? Like you've learned you, but you've learned you more, just like the positive things. Like you've learned what makes you tired. You've learned what stresses you out. And now it's time for you to start enforcing those things. And knowing that even if you can't see what's going on, right? Even if you do feel like there's something you're missing, know that you still have the upper hand. And in just daring to dream that, okay, it's going to give you the upper hand. It's going to bring in the new perspective that you need to really find that alignment within yourself. Oof, yeah. That's going to completely change everything, and it's going to make you Six of Cups is the past, so you could be letting go of the past, because Six of Swords is moving into calmer waters. It's literally a move card, so you could be moving. You could be deciding to move at a distance. This is like across water, right? So this would be a fairly long distance, like maybe out. I'm literally getting at least out of state. Okay. They just showed me California and like pointed to the north and the south, so it could literally be like to opposite ends for somebody specifically here. Right. Things are going to balance out. Right. This job is going to be good for you. You're going to be making new connections. You're going to be making new connections at this new job, and you're also going to be connecting more within yourself and with the divine frequency. It's that inner standing that we receive, right? And it's going to put you in a position of power with the Emperor here. A lot of you are putting an end to the fears. You're deciding that even if you're afraid of the uncertainty, you're going to take the adventure anyways. And just that acknowledgement within yourself, it brings such beautiful healing energy to you that it's like I'm seeing clouds clearing and the sun shining down onto your face, right? Brightening your day. You're learning to really go within. You're learning to really, really go within, and you're learning to acknowledge when you've gone within. Within what? Within the divine frequency. Within that connection to God, to Source. Slap your labels here, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you've realized that time is the most important resource of all. So you're gonna learn. You're either gonna learn or you've just learned that that's what drains you so much. Yeah, and that's what you need to cut out. That's what you need to stop doing. Somebody doesn't like what you have to say. You see how my voice has been, or maybe, okay, for somebody, this message may have made you very emotional, and that's okay. I totally understand that. If anybody ever tries to shame you for crying when you're feeling emotions, fuck them. You don't need people like that in your life. You are allowed to experience life in whichever way you feel. I don't care who's around. I'll shed a couple of tears, right? I'm a very, very sensitive person. Very sensitive. Always have been. And that, can cause you a lot of strife. But when you acknowledge that you are only human and that you are still learning, it puts you in a position of power, because that is the awareness of self, and that's a game changer. So congratulations to you. I know it's rough and I know it can be a little scary. But for some of you, you've connected within yourself to identifying the message that you receive, and you're like, yeah, okay, yeah, I know that's what it is. I know, you don't have to tell me. I keep seeing it. And then bam, something happens out of nowhere that, like, literally it's just undeniable. You were right. And it's like the inner standing that you received, you cannot deny. You cannot deny that the message you received magically, mysteriously from somewhere within that you don't even know was right. I know that can be scary, but it's okay. Just go with it. Trust me, I've been doing it my whole life. It gets a lot easier. It gets easier, I promise. It gets easier. Yeah. Anything else? I wanted to get one of those, but I ended up touching the tarot more. And we're at 48 minutes. What is this feeling? What is this lingering? Just take a minute. Let's sit here and let this moment be. I will share it with you. I will be your witness, right? I'm here with you right now in this moment as you're watching this, and you are putting yourself first. You're acknowledging that the messages you've been receiving within are really, really guiding you to your happiness, to the I'm getting pinnacle, okay? That it is what you need to be doing, because you need to reach that pinnacle so that you can survey and then decide from there which direction you want to go. Take a few deep cleansing breaths before we end this. I am your witness. You did it. You put yourself first. You demanded a moment of silence, and you just breathe. And yes, it is possible to breathe that deep breath in a crowded room and feel like there's no one there but you and that God frequency within. Do you feel how your perspective, how your processing is slightly shifted? And it makes you feel a little happier, right? Makes you feel a little more hopeful, a little more positive. Maybe, just maybe, this random stranger's message is true because it just tingled so much inside of me and brought so much emotion up within me that I couldn't help but believe. Okay? Alright guys, that's all I have for you. If you want, give me a thumbs up, comment, do all the things if you want to. I really hope that this helped you. I hope that you receive whatever you need out of it. I'm really feeling, somebody here wants to see the oracle card. Oh, okay. The compass and the Wizard of Awareness here at the bottom. So for somebody who wants to see this, that's the one. But I am going to shuffle for those who believe that, oh, well, you could just set that up. Like, I've heard it all, y'all. Oh, I bet you shuffled those and you put them in some specific order so that you knew. Oh, I bet you have some sort of little tabs or something that let you know what card to pick. Oh my gosh. Field of Dreams talks about your manifestations, right? It is possible for things to change. It is possible for you to live a life where you're not worried about money. And that could be what you need to release with the goblins. The goblins are like those hidden things that it's like, even though we didn't know, we knew somehow deep down. After we know, we knew that we already knew somehow. All right, give me one card for the collective, and then we'll wrap this little long-ass video up. I tried to keep it short, but it's whatever. You need to relax with arms wide open. 42 breaks down to a 6. Yeah. Surrender. Surrender to life, to love, to surrender to the pain, surrender to the stress, acknowledge its existence. Yes, you're there. I know you're there. I know why you're there. I know how you make me feel. I know what you're trying to teach me. But I am ready to let that go. I'm ready for you to go and have new adventures, stress, anxiety. I'm ready to let you go so that you can explore other places of the world. And I am going to be at peace and open my heart to what I need to hear, to what I need to know, so that I can grow and explore just like you. Pain is a teacher. Okay? Love is a teacher. And yes, sometimes love can teach us painfully. Okay? Which one stuck to me? Enlightenment. This is the Judgment card. Okay? You have to make the choice within you. You have free will, my child. You must ask for help. You can do it right now. It's just me and you, and I won't tell. but I'll make a wish that your wish comes true. Okay? I wish that love and beautiful blessings come to you. And I wish that you always gain the clarity that you need, right? By truth always being at your side. By truth always leading the way for you. Okay? Because the truth is the only way you gain clarity. I just turned that one away. Yeah, make that choice. Do you see the butterfly in both of these cards? And it's okay if you feel like you need to walk back down the path and make a different turn, okay? Because sometimes you gotta, in order to take 2 steps forward, you gotta take 2 steps back, okay? And what does that mean? Maybe I'm seeing somebody like climbing, right, or hiking. Sometimes you think you can get through a path a certain way, but then you see once you're actually there and you have more clarity because you can see whatever you're climbing better, you have the realization, okay, nope, but I see now that the other way I was considering has this right here and that right there. So you take then those 2 steps back and you go the other way that you knew, and boom, there you go. And don't let anyone shame you for that. You are free to change. You are free to flow. You are free to make your own choices, right? And take your time. Don't let anyone rush you. If you're having anyone rushing you, just know that they're rushing you because of some sort of insecurities and fears within them, but you're being asked to rise above the hooks of the people that kind of pull you down, okay? Rise above that and say a prayer for them, like I just said a prayer for you, you know? Like, ask for them to receive clarity and truth on their path and what they're doing and how they're thinking and how they're treating people, right? Because if you ask, well, you know what, I hope they lose their job too so they see what it feels like. No. I hope that they can one day understand how we are different. Or I hope that they can one day gain the clarity and truth that they need to learn whatever lessons they need to learn to stop inflicting this onto another. Right? Like inflicting shame, inflicting embarrassment, inflicting fear, inflicting anger, right? Because people's projections, that's what you do. They're trying to establish, again, they're trying to establish dominion over your soul, over your free will. They will never be allowed. I don't care how bad of a person you think you are. If God sees that you're learning from your lessons, He will turn you away from the path you've been on. He will set you on the path that He knows will lead you to your eternal bliss. Okay? Because only God knows the way. You've got to connect to the inner standing, okay? The voice within. And you can only learn the voice within by learning your ego, okay? And it's very deceptive. It's very deceptive, but also very loving because it does try to protect you, okay? Yeah, I think that's it. I want to give you a big hug. I wish you were here so I could give you a big hug. I feel like you need a hug. I feel like you need to laugh. I would tickle you so you could laugh. Ask anyone who's ever known me. It's just the way I am. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition and trust the God staff. Okay? What is that inner standing? What is that fire trying to purify within you? What is the flame, the fire inside? You could listen to AFI, the band AFI. If not, maybe look them up. I got specifically the band AFI. But that fire inside of you, what is it telling you? I felt like looking at the cards that I just shuffled, and it's the grapes, and it says, time to get out and have fun. Oh, ain't that the truth, man? I need to get out and have some fun too, y'all. It's been a minute, I'm not gonna lie. But, hey, life, right? Sometimes we gotta get a little caught up to really get frustrated enough and down and out enough to realize we're sick of whatever is going on. And then we can really be like, you know what, I'm sick of this. I am sick of not going out, or I'm sick of focusing more on this project or that project when I just want to go to the pool, or I just want to go fishing, or whatever it is for you, right? Riding a bike, going for a walk, curling up and watching cartoons, whatever it is for you. You just do those things that make you feel calm and happy. Okay, for somebody here, I feel that some of those things are things you've been trying to do, and there is someone who, every time you do the things that help you relax, they're like a fucking monkey on your back. Okay, because I'm feeling a lot of strain and stress rushing back in to like the mid to upper back. So like you're literally carrying this fat ass, dumb ass, stupid ass monkey on your back, and they need to go. They're not your monkey. They belong to that circus over there, right? I feel like whenever you're doing the stuff that helps you relax and helps you release, there's someone trying to stress you out during those times. Why are they... Hold on. So this is something that just came in, but I'm sorry. This type of shit pisses me off. Who is this person? Who is this person, please, that's interrupting? This could be somebody. This is somebody you don't want to deal with anymore. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It can be family, friend. It's someone you don't want to deal with anymore. Somebody that you walked away from, that you, Eight of Pentacles at the bottom. You don't put any energy into this connection anymore. This person always, it's almost like they constantly, their actions, right, put you in a defensive state, which really made you retreat within yourself. Anything else about this person? There is, because that you heard, there's something that resonated with it. So I'm going to shuffle again. Yeah, Ten of Swords. They're mad. They're hurt. They're hurt that you have walked away from this connection. I feel like you've taken the higher ground, so you weren't petty, you weren't catty, you weren't, right, like you took the pain, you learned the lessons from it, and you stand, it's just putting your foot down. You've stood your ground and you've said how you feel to this person, and they're up in their feels. They're up in their feels. But they don't have a choice. They're going to have to let you go. They're going to have to let you go, because at this point they are, for some of you, this could be either you or the person you're dealing with could be a man with dark complexion or hair. Okay. So this, for some of you, this could even be a father figure, right? But you standing your ground and saying, I feel like this comes out of nowhere. So it could be that they could have done something that hurt you again, possibly not even intentional, but yeah, I feel like they don't even realize what they're doing, but they're about to find out because you're done silencing how things make you feel. And so then they're stuck there in their feels looking back at what just happened like, what? And yeah, you don't care. You're releasing them. You're ready to let them go, and you're going to be able to do so successfully. I feel that the way that there was something about that. Was it this one? I'm feeling 2 here, so. This could have been somebody that you jumped into a relationship with, yeah, without knowing a whole lot about them. And it's like, the more you learn, the more shit didn't connect. But I feel like now that you've put your foot down and you're just like, no, now all of a sudden they're in their feels because they just, it's like they just want to be, yeah, they want to be chosen. But yeah, no, death card at the bottom there. It's over. It's over. So this could be, for some of you, this could very well be an ex coming back, or this could be just somebody, a deeper emotional connection that you let go because the connection wasn't balanced, and you finally spoke up, spoke your truth, put the shit in their place, decided to release it, and you're successfully releasing it, and that now has like caused this shift or whatever. This person could be very driven by their passions. Now they're seeing you now as something they don't want to let go of. Why is this important for them to know? It's just sex. Ace of Wands. Ew, that's gross. Okay, so it's almost like this person is attracted to being treated like crap, to being attracted to somebody saying, no, I don't want you, and then that makes them want you more. That's sick. Get help. Love yourself. This person does not, I don't feel like they even know themselves, much less love themselves. I got young spirit. So yeah, even if they're an older person, they could be somebody who's never in their life really learned the lessons. Yeah. You're waiting for something better. Yeah, death card again at the bottom. You're waiting for it's God, bring me a higher love. Whoa. You're waiting for something greater than. You don't want to go through the heartbreak anymore and repeat the same old cycles. You've mastered them already, and you're ready to put an end to them. Yeah, and to do that, you need rest. You need rest because you're somehow, something is still burdening you and keeping you stuck in some sort of thought. And I feel at some point you thought this person was the one, but no, they're not. There's something greater that wants to come in for you. The Sun and the Ace of Pentacles. Something real, real happiness, real light, real laughter, real playfulness, real childlike energy. Somebody just as vital, youthful, adventurous, compassionate, understanding, explorative as you. You can't know what you don't know. And so judgment is in your favor because you're innocent. Even if you did something wrong, like you're still innocent because you didn't even know. It's Yeah, I'm getting that, like, what was it, Encino Man, where he was, like, thawed out. He was, like, a Stone Age guy that was thawed out and brought back to life or whatever, and he didn't know how to interact in the world around him, and so he kept getting in trouble and stuff, right? But he was innocent. The whole way, he was innocent, because he just didn't know how to be a human like these humans, because his being human was different. You're learning how to really find people who are like-minded. You're learning how to keep yourself from situations that put you out of your own element. You're gonna very quickly be able to put an end to things, right? And that is the greatest love of all, okay? It is going to clear up so much confusion about things that you may have been trying to work out for a long time, but because you are just trying, you're still just trying to just follow your heart, yeah, because you've been putting the work, learning the lessons, you have just enough to be able to really, really claim this power. And endure. I'm getting endure to the change. What is this change? Being guided to shuffle again, so I don't know. We're going to shuffle. Oh, Queen of Cups on the split. And I just got real love. I'm searching for a real love. Someone to set my heart free. Real love. And it's a very Mary J. Blige, right? She's got like that voice. It's power. It's raw. It's got that emotion, that feel in it, right? This person, your intuition is like, it's like the turbo is getting turned on, right? The nitro is getting activated, going Super Saiyan, right? Powering up. It feels like this is you acknowledging, no matter how perfect somebody tries to look, you're able to see the deception behind it. And that's going to allow you now to really stay on track, stay the course. And it's like I hate to put it this way, but it's like you're going to be laughing at your enemies, not because you're malicious or whatever, but because you're just following your heart. You're just being polite, but you're like prioritizing that divine connection within you, right? The fire inside. And it's taken you some time. You've really been through the fire. You have really been through the fire. I don't care if you're young age-wise. You can be 17. Hell, some even younger than that. God bless them and protect them and guide them always, please, the children. I feel like you lost your innocence at a very young age. You may resonate with that. But you've really been through the fire. You're like, you're something greater than a diamond now, right? Like, your creation itself. You are the energy itself, because you have had to walk through the fire so many times, that you've been burnt so many times that now the fires don't even faze you. It's just you walk through them and it's like swimming in water. This is elemental energy. I was about to say you could resonate with shamanism, King of Pentacles. Shaman. Yes, you're very mature for your... Yeah, someone here, you need to hear this. You are very mature for your age. And there's someone around you, I feel, that is very immature for their age, who's trying to make you think that you're immature. No. You could literally just hold a mirror up to them and, like, yeah. Yeah, thank you. I'm getting open up the dictionary, and next to the word immature would be their picture. When do we start flipping here? Is this it? Anymore? Are we going to finish this story out, or are we just going to let the cards go? Hey, where'd it go? That was the wrong... What? This one? Okay, whatever. Where's the other one? This one. That's interesting, though. Because, like, wait a minute. That's not the card I was trying to grab, because the Fool had flipped over, right? But then I pulled one out, and I was like, wait a minute. This one's not flipped. And I just... Keep it. Keep it, okay? It's a 10 of Pentacles. So what's this? The Fool is a new beginning, a fresh start, right? 10 of Pentacles. This is like living the dream. Even if it's just within you. Knowing that, you know what? Whatever. I don't care if I have to burn down every bridge in my life. I don't care if I have to lose every friend, every family member. I will not lose me. I will keep my love sacred, and I will walk away from anyone that tries to steer me away from my divine connection to the divine source within. Yes, and the ending, world card, the ending will be justified, because though they can't see, I know what love is, and I know what's not, okay? And I'm not going to lose sleep over what somebody else is trying to get me to believe anymore, because I know my truth that lies within me, and small as it may be, I'm going to take those steps that I'm guided to take by that divine source within, towards that sun, towards that happiness, walking through the fire. Look at that, walking through the fire if I must, but I will make sure that things are always fair. And how do you make sure things are fair? You leave people out in the cold if you have to. You abandon whoever you have to abandon, because you can't save them all, especially when they're drowning you. You need to heal still. You need to put yourself as a priority to make sure you can celebrate by being stable. As within, so without. You need the stability within so you can have the stability without. And unfortunately, that means a lot of times, honestly, a lot of times, if not most, you got to cut something out. And it's usually a person. And sometimes this is just a friend. But whatever it is, you know that you need to really prioritize yourself. You need to embody that in every way, shape, and form. And that's how you're going to get to that abundant, like independent energy that you want to be in, where you're at peace, where you're bringing peace to the past. 6 of Cups, the Hermit. Introspection, contemplation, learning lessons about the past, balance, the Temperance card, really looking through the lens of truth, right? The God's eye. on what happiness really is. And if you love something, set it free. If it comes back to you, it's yours. If it doesn't, it was never meant to be. Friends, family, jobs, pets, whatever, right? I mean, and yeah, I say pets because if you have a pet, but you're always aggravated by everything this pet's doing, and you have a friend that comes over a lot and they love this pet and they treat them like your pet, it just loves them, and you see that. And you know that for whatever reason, that pet is some sort of stressor for you. Well, ask that person, you know, do you want to take this pet home? You guys seem to really get along better. They might say yes, they might say no, you never know, but I feel like somebody might be called to that. It's okay to acknowledge when something isn't for you. And for some people, they've always wanted this type of pet their whole life, and then they get that type of pet and they realize, oh my God, I can't deal with this type of pet. This is not what I expected at all. That's okay. It's okay. Now you know. But do you want that pet to have a miserable existence, being in an environment that's not top notch, right? That doesn't give them like the best life, as they say. Or do you want to balance things out, rehome them, and everybody gets to go on happy? Because that's learning what love really is. Love is letting go. Love is letting go. And I know that hurts. But if you really love someone and you see that they keep cheating, clearly that's not your person. If they keep lying to you, that's not your person. If they keep breaking their promises, that's not your person. That's not love, that's toxic. Real love will not do that to you. Real love will see conflict arise and will tackle the conflict, not you. Real love will acknowledge when you may be in a state of confusion or of change, and will allow you to explore that without shaming you, without hurting you, without fighting you over the choices that you want to make. A healthy relationship, it doesn't matter if you're, like, say you're a school teacher, right? Or something that's like in a local small environment, right? But the person that is your person is somebody who travels all over, right? For whatever reason. That doesn't mean that it can't work. It just means that you've got to understand that they're not always going to be there, right? Which means things are going to look different, and maybe you'll need to travel some as well. It doesn't mean it can't work. It just means it'll be different. But that's when it's a loving relationship. When it is a toxic, ego-driven, karmic well, they're all relationships are karmic. Karma can be either good or bad. So it's either karma or dharma. And you don't know what it is until you experience it. So, but every relationship is that way. Now, can you accept that this person that you claim to be your perfect person won't be in your life in the perfect way? Does that make sense? If you can't, then that's not love. That's not love. And there's stuff that maybe you need to learn, and maybe a relationship like that would be able to teach you. I don't know. I don't know why this is important, but oh my God, the teacher card. There's something for you to learn. You are, okay. I know this is going on forever, but I feel like you need it. I feel like you've just been overlooked. And it's not that you didn't shine bright, right? It's not that. It's almost like the energies around you couldn't even acknowledge your magnificence. They were competing, which always left you confused, feeling like overwhelmed because, yeah, thank you. You were learning the wrong lessons. I feel that you were learning the wrong lessons. You were, it feels like you were more, driven more by the mind than the heart, than the emotion. But like, the passion, the wand is like, it's, to me personally, it's something that you know so deeply because of the way it makes you feel. Like it lights the fire within you. And even if it's something that takes time, you're willing to put in the, oh my gosh, King and Queen of Pentacles, you're willing to take the time to make it work. Love doesn't hurt. I don't care if it's a friend. I don't care if it's a lover. I don't care if it's a pet, right? When you are aligned with your own intuition and you listen to it, even in the slightest thing, okay, you will be guided. You will be shown the karmics, okay? And you'll be able to see what it is, what is karmic about the connection. Is it just sex? Is it just that this person, I always have a good time around this person, and so it's like kind of like a numbing method, right? Because sometimes friends can be what we use to numb. You know, so maybe you're somebody who always has to be around a lot of people because you're afraid of being by yourself. But your greatest lesson to learn is going to be loving being by yourself. And only then, when you can love that, your deepest, darkest fears, only when you can learn to love those fears, can you move forward, you know? Can you really master them? Because that's when you can release it. Because, yeah, love isn't manipulative. Love doesn't try to control. Love just is. It flows freely. And I know that can hurt, right? Sometimes the people that we love end up treating us in ways that can make us feel less than. And it's not that you are less than. It is just that you have put too much investment on another's will, which means you've allowed them dominion over your soul. You need to reclaim and reestablish that dominion over yourself. Okay? This is a really long message. I hope it reaches who it needs to reach. If you think that this is for someone that you know, if you think about sharing it, please do. Nobody should feel this way. Nobody should feel this way. Don't worry about the money matters. Give me something more. Somebody's here stressing about the money. Don't think that you can't have love just because you don't have money, okay? The right person, the real love, isn't going to care about any of that, because they're going to want to help you build your dreams, because they see. And it's like you acknowledge the dreams within each other and you help each other build your dreams, no matter how different they may be. And if, you know, this could, I don't know, it's going to be different for everybody. I don't want to give specifics. More about the people worried about money. It's going to balance out. Six of Pentacles is an equal give and take card. It's about balancing the scales. Do you see? Is like giving one more onto this side. There's 2 on this side, 3 on that one. But always keeping the one for self. You never give away the one you need for yourself, right? Like, you have to be able to still love yourself and pour into yourself. Tower. Oh, okay. Yeah, listen, some of you literally, like, the crap that happens is that you're going to fall in love with somebody. I feel like you're going to fall in love with somebody and it's going to scare you, or it has scared you, and send you into like the, yeah, I'm seeing a turtle going into like literal, a retreat, right? But it's almost like that is necessary because it's going to bring forth all the emotions that you need to acknowledge where your priorities really lie. Ten of Pentacles, what it is that you really, truly want. Right? And again, like I said, the right person isn't going to care how much money you're making now. I feel like this could be for a man. This could be a divine masculine reading. If you do identify as masculine, let me tell you, honey, the wheel is turning in your favor at this time. Okay. I know it might seem shocking, but the right, how do I word this? What is the Empress? The Empress is the divine counterpart to the Emperor, right? They are the lovers in the positive aspect. And what are the lovers? The lovers card used to be the choice card because love is always a choice. And every minute of every day we have a choice that we can make to walk away from any love, right? Why is this coming up? Clarify. You're scared of more of the same, and that's why you're holding back for whoever you are that has fallen in love with somebody. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. You should never fear love. If it's real love, you'll know it like immediately. And if not, God will gently guide you, right? That divine frequency within you, that divine connection, that understanding will let you know right away. Nope, I just wanted to show you that you were right about, yeah, this and this and this really does equal that. But I wanted to give you that confirmation before we go to the next level. And it's just like, okay, cool. Thanks. That's what I needed to know. I feel so much more confident now just letting this go, right? For some of you, this person that you fall for is going to help you realize that not everyone is after you for your money. And I'm so sorry if that's happened to you. I've been accused of that before. Not true, obviously, but I know that it sucks to have someone use you, right? Because people can use you for your love and affection. People can use you for your ideas. People can use you for your sex. People can use you for your advice. I've already said that. They can use you for your money, obviously. They can use you for the any other resources that you have. And, you know, it really sucks, but give thanks that you can see these things now, that you have that higher level of understanding, that you can successfully weed out the wheat from the chaff, as I said in my last reading, right? So that you can close out the story of you that used to accept that. Because you didn't know any better, but now you know better, and now you know how valuable your time is, and you're not going to walk through fire for just anyone. You learned that lesson already. You're not going to allow yourself to be overwhelmed or I feel like you're not going to invest too much time anymore in connections. You're going to right away be able to see, like, nah, this ain't for me. And you're going to go in another direction. And that means that goes with everyone, okay? So you could be meeting a lot of people at this time and very quickly and very easily identifying anyone that you would want to, like, continue a connection with. I know this was really, really long. I didn't write anything else down. I guess like I should have. Maybe I will when I re-watch this ridiculously long video. If you sat through this, God bless you. I don't know how you did it. I can't sit still for that long. Maybe put me on play and go to the gym. Right? I don't know. Or go for a walk or whatever. Yeah, judgment again. Listen, that enlightenment is coming in, okay? So try not to stress about this money. I really need you to take these calming breaths whenever you start to feel like tension building, or if you just start to feel frustrated, if you start to feel overwhelmed, if you start overthinking, you can hum. It's been scientifically proven to like stop the thinking process when you hum. So just hum for like 30 seconds or a minute or something. Or as long as and often as you need to, okay? But remember those deep cleansing breaths as well. And just when you breathe out, just breathe out with the intention to release the tension, to release the overthinking, to release the stress, to release the frustration, to release the fear, to release all that does not belong. All that is not love must go. All right. I know I said bye already. I'm going to say it again. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.